balls, 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 so many Bakugan balls.
I'm not inclined to resign to maturity. If it's alright, then you're all wrong. But why bounce around to the same down song? You'd rather run when you can't crawl. I know.
Hello, Bakugan Brawlers. This is been a long time since we did a Bakugan review, and as you can see, I gotta overhaul some of these Bakugans. Now, I think the only last time I ever did a Bakugan review was ever since my Bakugan Bakutech review. So this, well, I was at DuPont. Even though I'm I guess pretty old. Don't judge me. I'm still a Bakugan fan at heart. So I saw these guys over at DuPont and I thought, hey, I gotta grab them. Especially if they're B1s. Here's a B2. B1s only existed at the first series for some reason and then never came back. And for a little bit of a history lesson to you guys, just in case for all the fans there who wondering, hey, how did you get into Bakugan? What was your first Bakugan? It was a B1 Centivoid. This is the first Bakugan I ever received, Ventus. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have went with the Ventus attribute. But for some reason, I tried doing that, and I just kept on collecting, and I kept on getting Pyrus, for some reason. But I still got a lot of Ventus Bakugan, just to say. But this was what it started. My just 350G Centivoid. This is what started my hobby of collecting Bakugan. And this is what made me watch the whole series. Every episode. Never missed it. So, now, I got an overhaul of Battle Gear plus some Bakugan from this garage sale over at near Fort Lewis called DuPont, which happens 2 times a year. And it's an army neighborhood. So, apparently some army kids had these, but let's get on a review. First off, we're gonna start out with the one that started the whole show. It's Pyrus Dragonoid, first generation. This guy, when first series came out, I was never that into it, but ever since I got into it after this guy came in, it was like near to the end of the first series. So I could not find this guy wherever I went. So to finally get him really makes me happy, and I've been trying to collect every Dragonoid, so I got a pretty big lineage of Dragonoids. A little bit of a little peeker out there. There's gonna be a video of all the Dragonoids, so I hope you guys are gonna be there and to watch it. And to make it matters even cooler, I found a B1 version of him right next to the same bag that he was in, and it's so cute! It's so freaking cute! It's right next to him, it's like his little son! It's so cute! But I digress. Let's get on to the next. Next one I pick up is Pyrus Apollonir. Now this guy is awesome. Again, when I was trying to collect Bakugan, I was not into the series enough to get this guy early enough, but I finally found a Pyrus Apollonir, which I was trying to find for a long time because I'm trying to collect the ancient soldiers. So right now all I'm missing is the Chaos one and the Subterra one. I got all the rest of those in a box in my room. So this one's Apollonir. Apparently, of course, he's missing paint apps from the show. Like he's missing paint apps on the wings, or like these purple dots that are supposed to be around here. But I don't think they actually put that detail. But then again, they put green linings on this guy, so What the hell? Next one is Darkus Percival. Now, this guy, again, I tried to find it when I got my Spin Dragonoid, and I've been trying to find it, and all I could find was in the 3-pack was the different version of Percival, and apparently that one was like a evolution that never appeared in the show. But I found the first time he ever appeared, Percival, where he was like some kind of like weird bat creature, and he had like gun arms, and then when he evolved, he turned into gun shoulders with these heads. So it is amazing to have this. And this guy, oh, by the way, is 630 Gs. Apollonir is 470 Gs. DRAGO is 450. Same, and the little him is 400 Gs. So this guy is it's pretty strong, kind of like 650. So it's a formidable foe, but still pretty. Next one is Subterra Linehalt. This guy I was trying to find along with his battle gear a long time ago, but then I go like, I got R0, so I'm gonna give up on this guy. And sadly, this guy, even though he's not the right attribute, he's still a pretty cool thing that I found. And this guy, sadly, probably the kid either sold the battle gear that came with him already, or he's keeping it. But his thing over here does back down, and since I'm here, show off some battle gears. This one was for Darak, and I do have a Darak from the Darak Colossus video, and it's not opening up because that good, because these things are second hand and they are a little bit damaged. But there we go. And so that's his battle gear. If you guys ever wondered what he would look like in Darak's battle gear, now you know. And here we go. This one, I believe, belonged to the secondary Chaos Soldier for the bad guys of the show on Gundalian, the Gundalians, yeah, the Gundalians, the apprentice of the Chaos one, and that got like, I think, killed. But this one is her Bakugan, partner Bakugan's battle gear, and I don't know what was the premise of this one. It mainly just opened up and you kind of did a light, but this one gives you 90 Gs, and it is a silver. This one is a golden, and it gives you 50 Gs. And R0 is 800 Gs. So it's powerful. But let's get on to the next Bakugan. Next one that's able to come into the show is Pyrus Fortress. Now this belonged to a Chinese character on the first generation, and as you can see, he has like these different faces on the side of him. Trying to show that to you, which gave him like different personalities in the show. Like this one, he got the angry face. To the left, I'm guessing it's a sad face. No, wait, to the right it's a sad face, and I'm guessing to the I guess left must be the happy face. But before, when he came out, he would just be closed eyes, you know, calm, calm, calm. And then he would go like angry, pissed off, happy, sad, just like someone on a mood swing. So it's really cool to get a first generation Bakugan. Before I start on to this Bakugan, this one is 520 Gs. Now, again with the first generation Bakugans, I got Ravenoid, Darkus Ravenoid, and Aquos Wormquake. This Ravenoid is 450, while Wormquake is 500 Gs. Again, these are first generation Bakugan, and it's really cool to have these in my collection. Then again, it's an overwhelming collection. But still, it's really cool to have these, and I really appreciate it, and I'm really glad I was able to buy these. And the design, again, though it may be pretty normal, it was one of the first generation Bakugan, I believe, was the one that had the most creative designs as they go. Another one to start out with is Aquos, the Bakugan that belonged with Shun, Aquos Skytrus. The first generation, I believe, version of her, if I do recall. Now this one was a girl character, and I really do like having another first generation Bakugan. I don't have Tigreira, I don't have Gorem, I don't have, actually right now I do have a Pyrus, but so to get this guy, oh, I also don't. I do have a Hydronoid, two-headed version, but it's really cool to have this in my collection now, and it kind of looks like he has blood on him. But I think the Aquos one I kind of like my Pyrus, is because it has red and blue, and the only way to make it Patriot if you replace all the teal with white. And it's around July, so I should probably do that, make a custom Bakugan. Now fast forward this a few seasons and get in. Ooh, he didn't open up all the way. Come on, there we go. Open up all the way and get the die-cast metal Bakugan. And this is Pyrus, someone I don't know, because I cannot remember every Bakugan's name. This guy's 870 Gs, and it had die-cast parts, which is this tail, his toes, and that's mainly it. All the rest is paint. So, this guy does have Baku Nano ports, which is right here and here. And I think this guy must have came with the mobile assault, but again, maybe the kid sold it, or he probably is keeping it because he likes it. So, again, it's kind of cool to have this. I remember this guy giving quite a trouble in the show, so I'm glad to have this, and he has 4 eyes to watch you. Back a few seasons is this guy that came with Maxus Helios, and I do have a Maxus Helios, but not this version, because these guys, unlike Maxus DRAGO, came in separately, so you can go out and collect them in multiple attributes. So this guy, I got, okay, I have a Pyrus. I never got the Helios version because I was going out to collect them. I think I'll pick this guy up. And I got him for around 10 cents. And he is, if this thing will stay up. Apparently, he is chaos. Weird. And he has red all over. Good show, chap. Good show. You were 880 Gs. It's pretty strong for your time. To do another overhaul is the Subterra B1 team, which comes out with B1 Subterra Ravenoid. Could somebody tell me the name of this Bakugan? I know it's another bird character that was a little bit different than Ravenoid, but apparently right now I can't name it at the top of my head. And we got a Fear Ripper. Fear Ripper is 350, Ravenoid is 450, and this guy is, 250. So they're in the 50-50. You want to do a deal? Come to them and they give you a 50-50 chance. Albeit, that's not a good chance. So, this is still pretty cool to have these guys. And again, first generation B1s, these are collectibles. Probably right now because they are not being sold. Found out we got again a Chaos version of him. A Pyrus. And one of my favorites that came out in the show was... Come on. was Pyrus Robotalion, and it's really cool to have this guy, and I am glad to have him, and he's great. He's great, I tell you. I almost forgot before I go. Field Ripper is 310, Pyrus is 300, and my favorite Robotalion is 350. Now the last Bakugan before we go on to the accessories that I found is this Vibrating Bakugan Naughty toy. And the reason why I say naughty is because if you have the right kind of disgusting mind, it vibrates. Now this one's where you need to evolve, and I did not find a gate card or the ability card from the kid that had this, and I think only gate cards were in that pile. And this guy could vibrate. It has a little vibrator in there that is a little bit lopsided, so when it spins, it shakes up this guy like a quake. But if only Bakugan Dimensions was still here, then I would be overhauling. But sadly, they're not. Surprise. But okay, this guy is 840 Gs. He has a weird opening jaw, like he's gonna hug you and lick your face off. Another thing that I found, which is actually I bought separately, but this rock, I just want to show you guys, it clings to your skin. It's supposedly supposed to make like a disco way in your room. I've yet to have a disco party. Sad. So as for gate cards, I got this Fear Ripper card that gives 50 Gs to Pyrus, 100 to Aquos, 150 to Chaos, 200 to Darkus, 250 to Subterra, and 300 to Ventus. A Mechtanuim card that belonged to Zenthon, which apparently the kid was keeping, and either that or he sold it. And then this one is a silver and copper, cannot be played in this area. He gives 110 to Pyrus, 240 to Aquos, 230 to Subterra, 40 to Chaos, 260 to Darkus, and 180 to Ventus. So all in all, guys, I am pretty happy to what I found, and I am glad to add these to my collection, and I'm really happy. I'm gonna have some fun with these guys. I'm gonna have fun with the collection now, more so than ever, because I got some extra B1s and all that stuff. So remember, brawlers, you don't stop being a brawler. You roll because you stop being a brawler. Like and subscribe to become a brawler today. And this is the Bakugan